Hey guys, today we are going to be talking about the new Future Gohan, the Int one, that just got his details released on JP Dokkan. Actually, the data download just happened, so we should be seeing some showcases pop up here and there with him on YouTube by some people, so that'll be interesting to see. But as of right now, I have not seen pretty much anything regarding this guy. I mean, I've seen a lot of people speculate about how good he could be, and I'm actually pretty disappointed because a lot of people are heavily underestimating this guy, and I definitely think that he's a lot better than people are saying he is. So this is the translations for him that I did. I'm not gonna go through it because you can just pause the video and read it for yourself. But essentially, he starts out in his untransformed state, his base form, as sort of a pseudo passive, a pseudo support unit. But he also does do decent damage, attack and defense 100%, and then he can be a tank under a certain percentage of health. And then when he transforms, he just becomes an absolute monster in terms of offensive capabilities, as well as he has decent damage reduction as well. And just off the bat, his team is the Master and Student Bond category, which we actually have access to now somewhere over here. So it's actually really good. I mean, take a look at the list here. We have the Future Gohan, we have Trunks, we have basically every form of Trunks. We have Blue Goku, Blue Vegeta, Beerus, Whis, Piccolo. The only thing with Piccolo is there's no other Namekian to use him with. Was kind of hoping they would put Kami in here, but I mean, I guess they didn't want to. I don't know. It makes sense to me to put him in here. I mean, he was Goku's master, right? I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't put him in here. Ox King is in here, I guess. I don't know how he. I don't know how he constitutes of being more of a master than Kami does, but okay. Champa. And then we got all this powerful stuff here. We got Kid Goku, Master Roshi, Goasu's in here. Obviously, this Gohan is in here. So yeah, really, really good category overall. So that's good to see for this Gohan. And just to start out, I just want to talk about his support passive, because he basically just gives a 30% attack and defense buff to all Master and Student Bond category allies, in addition to a key also on rotation. And that sort of reminds me of, let's see, he's actually on this category. Let's see if I can find him. The EZA Rage Trunks. I don't even know if I can find him. He's definitely on here somewhere. Yeah, this one. Because this guy was sort of the first of that type of unit where he's... this is not his EZA. His EZA is... well, it wouldn't matter. You guys wouldn't be able to read it. But he basically gives himself... Actually, it's down here. So he gives himself... attack and defense plus 70%, and then also supports the rest of the team with 2 key and attack and defense plus 30% when there's a Vegeta family ally. So he sort of fulfills both roles as being an attacker, defender, and a supporter. So he's like the best of both worlds. And I feel like this guy does the same exact thing, because obviously you're going to want to run him alongside units in this category. Otherwise, there's no point in running him. I mean, it does have other categories you can be on too, like Future Saga is not. I mean, it does have Trunks is on it, but it's not going to have, like, Goku Black's not going to be on here and stuff. So might not be the best fit for that. He might not be the best fit for Goku's family. Super Saiyan's a little bit iffy, but he could fit on there for sure. Transformation Boost, probably not the best. But Master and Student Bond, Hybrid Saiyans, Android and Cell Saga, all work very, very well. Very, very well for this Future Gohan. I mean, it's hard to really explain without testing him out. He also raises his defense for 1 turn when he uses his super attack. I mean, this guy's going to be tanking a really decent amount of damage. I mean, especially when he falls below 58%, but that's fine. But, I mean, his transformation conditions, people have been talking about this. I don't think they're that bad. I mean, you should have a Trunks in your team, which you're going to have. I have a couple pulled up here. There's this new one who's, he's okay. He's not the best. His stats are very, very low. And his links are not the best. But I think if you guys have this guy, obviously if you pull him on the banner with Gohan, if you're playing for Gohan, they fit together very well. Only issue is they only share 1 key link, which is Dismal Future, because this Trunks actually does not have Saiyan lineage. If you take a look at what this Future Gohan has, he has Saiyan lineage and he has Dismal Future, or 2 key links. Each have 1 key, in addition to the 1 key he gives himself from his passive. So what you should actually be doing if you have him is using this guy alongside Gohan, because if you look, he actually does have Saiyan lineage. Where is it? Right here, Saiyan lineage. And Dismal Future. So that's 1, 2 key from links, plus the 1 key he gets from his passive. So he's going to be starting at 9 key, which is good enough. You don't really have that much difficulty supering with a unit who starts at 9 key, because they only need 3 key after that to super. So that's fine. I mean, people are complaining a lot that this guy does not have prepare for battle, and that makes him not good. But, I mean, just, it's 1 + 1 = 2. Like, you have this guy, you pair them up together, that's an instant 9 key. Plus this guy, I mean, is going to have also 9 key, plus whatever he gets from his passive. I believe when he transforms, he starts to stack up key. Does he? I don't remember. Does he? Let's take a look. Yes, he does. He gets 1 key every turn, so he's going to be fine on that end as well. And even when you transform this guy, he doesn't sustain this passive, but let's look at his transformation. He does actually end up getting 1 key per Master and Student Bond category ally attacking in the turn. So, I mean, you have this guy in rotation with this guy. He's still going to start with 9 key. Plus, if you have a support unit as the third slot, or you can just have a third Master and Student Bond unit on the third slot in the rotation, and he'll start with 10 key, even if they're not a support unit. So, what's interesting with this guy is he actually let's go back to the translation so you guys can just see it. He actually turns units of a certain category into their own support units, which is something we've never really seen before in this sense. I mean, we've seen it with I don't know, for example, with LR Kill and Caulifla. They sort of turn combination units and Peppy Gal units on your team into support units for themselves. But this Gohan does it for units on the rotation only. But it's a lot bigger of a boost. It's 30% per attack and defense and 1 key, which is a big deal because I assume that this counts for himself, and just the way that it's worded, it looks like this would actually proc at the start of turn instead of on super attack, because we had this sort of similar, let's pull him up, we had this similar situation with this guy. Let's go to English. So this one, we can't transform him. That sucks. But his transformation, basically, his passive was, if you have a Super Saiyan Goku attacking in the same turn, deal 58% more damage when performing an Ultra Super attack. This one does not say when performing an attack. This one just says an additional Ki +1 attack and defense plus 30%. So I assume that does start at the beginning of the turn. So not necessarily as good offensively as it would be if it had activated on Super Attack, but I think defensively, it's definitely better to be activated at the beginning of the turn because you don't need to super attack for it to activate, which is good because he doesn't, as you can see, he doesn't have any defense off the bat, but he does have this massive damage reduction, 58%, basically 60% damage reduction against everything, which is really, really good. I mean, let's just pull him up, see if we could get him here. I want to pull up the physical Future Gohan, the original one. There he is. So, this guy, if you guys know, he gets up to 50% damage reduction, but it takes 5 turns, right? This guy, I mean, obviously this takes 4 turns for him to transform, but he just has basically 60% damage reduction the whole time. Plus this, keep us 1 attack and defense plus 30%, plus he gets this boost against androids. Like, this guy's just better than this guy in every single way. Not this guy. Where are you? Than this guy in every single way. I mean, obviously this guy is prepared for battle, but again, I don't think this guy needs prepared for battle to be beyond incredible. That's just what I'm thinking. I mean, these two, him and this guy together on the same rotation is going to be like ridiculous because you have these two on the same rotation. Plus, you have let's just look at the category real fast. You can have the just any of these units are acting as their own support units for this category, right? So let's just scroll down. You have this Gohan on rotation, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, as the third unit on rotation with this guy and this guy. This Gohan is giving the Future Gohan 1 key and 30% attack and defense, like just by being there. It just makes the rotation run so much more smoothly. I mean, you can even have this Vegeta on here, this Vegeta, as a support unit in the third rotation. Let's go down to he counts as his own Vegeta's family unit, and then you have this Trunks here, who also is the Vegeta family unit. So that fulfills this. So he's giving all allies attack and defense plus 30%. He's giving himself Ki plus 2 attack and defense plus 90%. Plus, this is also triggering an additional Ki plus 1 on attack and defense plus 30% for this future Gohan. So that's 60 plus himself plus this guy. So that's 120% additional plus 3 Ki. So he's getting Ki plus 3, attack plus 220%, and defense plus 120% in that turn. That's ridiculous. And he's infinitely raising his attack on super attack. And to top it all off, his stats are really good. I mean, these are rainbow stats. 17,664 attack is really high. It's like the pinnacle of Dokkan Fest exclusives. Defense is okay. It's not the best. HP is very good. So, I mean, when people are complaining about this guy not having prepared for battle, it's like, sure, obviously he would be better with prepared for battle, but you take a look at what he's doing in his kit, and it's just like, I can't really find a place to complain about this guy. I mean, if you're going to nitpick, sure. I mean, prepared for battle would be nice, but I'm not going to complain for sure. I mean, this guy he will fit extremely well in Master and Student Bond, into Hybrid Saiyans, into Android Cell Saga, even into Super Saiyan. You can make him work there. Even Transformation Boost, he wouldn't be terrible. Future Saga, maybe he'd be good because you could still run this rotation together. And then obviously, since he starts out as a base form, you could run him with this future Gohan as the leader of Future Saga if you wanted to, and run them as rotation maybe. But again, obviously no prepared for battle, so they would be a little bit starved for Ki. But I mean, when he transforms, he does get Golden Warrior, so that's an additional Ki in this one. So he gets 2 Ki from Lynx, plus his passive. So he's going to be at max Ki basically. I don't know, just very, very good unit. He doesn't need prepared for battle to be good. He's already very good. Interesting to see who's coming on the banner. I would expect Hit to come back for sure. So I would probably put him down as like a 90% chance of coming back. We already know that the 2 banner units are going to be him. Then the 2 new ones are going to be him, and then this guy. I would expect Hit to come back. Maybe they'll throw this guy on there, I guess, just because of future Gohan. And then, yeah, I guess we'll see what else is coming, but that's going to be pretty much it for this one. I really, really do think this guy is a lot better than people are making him out to be. His transformation conditions are very easy to get. He's a support unit, obviously, like a supporting attacking unit in his base form, which is incredible. This guy really doesn't have that many weaknesses, honestly. Very, very solid unit. So if you're a fan of Future Gohan, this is definitely a go ahead and summon, even before knowing what the banner is. Like, this guy is top tier for sure. So that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think down below. Again, this is before I have seen him in action. I assume he'll be up to somewhere around 2.4, 2.5 million in his transform state. And then plus he gets 60% damage reduction. And he's buffing himself. And he gets this buff against androids, and there's a lot of androids recently. In his untransformed state, maybe he'll get somewhere close to like 1.8, 1.9 if you're pushing it. Maybe 1.6, 7, something like that. I don't think he'll break 2 million in his untransformed state. Let's just say that. So probably something like 1.6 to 1.8, I would say. But defensively, I mean, he's going to be fine with this percent damage reduction. Anyway, that's it. Again, let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and hope you guys have good luck if you're pulling, and I'll see you all in the next one.